Hello friends, welcome to our physics honors classes. Now our duty is to start core 1. Core 1 of physics honors under CBCS course, and in core 1 we will start now unit 3, and this unit 3 consists of two chapters. One is the orthogonal curvilinear coordinates and the second one is Dirac delta function. So let us first start with orthogonal curvilinear coordinates. So before going to the details of orthogonal curvilinear coordinates, let us first start with the coordinate systems. What are the different types of coordinate systems and how we can express the position, displacement, velocity and acceleration with respect to the various coordinate systems, and also then we will switch over to our orthogonal curvilinear coordinate, and in which we can also express this velocity, acceleration and also for the expressions for gradient, divergence, curl and Laplacian. So let us first begin with coordinate system. What is a coordinate system? System means comparison of a number of coordinates. So now what is a coordinate system? It is a system consisting of various coordinates with respect to an origin to represent a point. What do you mean by coordinate system? It is a system of coordinates or a set of three mutually perpendicular axes intersecting each other at the point of reference to represent a point. So let us first write a coordinate system is a set of three mutually perpendicular axes intersecting each other at the point of reference to represent a point. And you must have come across the commonly known as the Cartesian coordinate system, but in physics we will come across different coordinate systems like Cartesian coordinate system, polar coordinate system and also the cylindrical coordinate system. And further, the polar coordinate system is divided into two parts. One is the plane polar coordinate system and the second one is the spherical polar coordinate system. So sum of the major systems of units, systems of coordinates are, the number one is Cartesian coordinate system. Number 2, polar coordinate system. And number 3 is the cylindrical coordinate system. Cartesian, polar and cylindrical coordinate systems. Further, polar coordinate system is of two types. One is the plane polar coordinate system and the second one is the spherical polar. In plane polar, it is two dimensional, that means it has two coordinates, and in spherical polar, it is three dimensional, that means it has three coordinates. Further, polar coordinates are of two types, such as plane polar coordinate system and number 2 is spherical polar coordinate system. This is two dimensional and this is three dimensional. So, these are the common type of coordinate systems, and our intention is to know in detail about orthogonal curvilinear coordinates. But first we should know the details of Cartesian coordinate system, polar coordinate system and also the cylindrical coordinate system. Then we will go to our orthogonal curvilinear coordinates. So, let us start with Cartesian coordinate system. What is a Cartesian coordinate system? It is a set of three coordinates represented as the x, y and z axis, and these x, y, z coordinates are the distances from a point in space with respect to the origin of the coordinate system. So, what is a Cartesian coordinate system? It is a coordinate system or it is a set of three mutually perpendicular axes representing the x axis, y axis and z axis from an origin representing the point of reference. Here we can show this like here. This is x axis, this is y axis and this is z axis, and this point is the origin O. if we are asked to find the coordinates of the point P with respect to this origin in Cartesian coordinate systems, then we can represent the coordinates of this point as x, y and z, which are the distances of the point from x axis, y axis and z axis respectively. Here in the figure, O represents the origin of the Cartesian coordinate system and the coordinates of the point P with respect to this Cartesian system can be represented as x, y, z, which are the distances of the point P from the respective axes. That means the coordinates of this point P can be expressed as x, y, z in Cartesian coordinate system. That means x represents the distance of the point P from the origin along x axis and y represents the distance of the point P with respect to the origin from y axis, like this. If perpendiculars are drawn from this point, and if this is the position vector of the point P and is written as r, now here this can be written as x and this is y and this can be written as z, and we know the base vectors or the orthogonal unit vectors along the different axes like x axis, y axis and z axis are I cap, j cap and k cap. Now with respect to this Cartesian coordinate system, we can calculate the position vector of the point P in terms of these Cartesian coordinates x, y and z. Similarly, we can also calculate the displacement of a particle with respect to the origin in Cartesian system. Let us start with the position vector of the point P with respect to the origin of a Cartesian coordinate system. So let us start with position vector. If r vector is equal to OP vector is equal to the position vector of the point P with respect to the origin O, then R vector can be expressed as this. Let us write this as A point, let this is B point and this is C point. So we can write the position vector R vector using the triangle law of vector addition as OA vector plus OP vector, but AP vector is equal to OB vector. So we can write our OP vector as OA vector plus OB vector. So, but OA vector is nothing but xi cap and OB vector is nothing but yj cap. Similarly, along z axis its component will be zk cap. So, we can write the position vector in the three-dimensional Cartesian system as, then R vector will be equal to OA vector plus OB vector plus OC vector, which can be written as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. That means the position vector of a point with respect to the origin of a Cartesian coordinate system is expressed as R vector equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, and the magnitude or the modulus of this position vector can be written as R mod is equal to x square plus y square plus z square root over. So this is the expression for the position vector of a point with respect to the origin of a Cartesian coordinate system. And let us now find out the displacement of a particle in Cartesian coordinate system. What is the displacement vector in Cartesian coordinate system? Displacement vector is the line joining the initial and final positions of the particle and is directed along the final point. So, let us write first what is the displacement vector. The displacement vector is the straight line joining the initial and final positions of the particle and is directed along the final point. Okay. Let us draw the displacement vector of a particle. Let P be the initial point of the particle having position vector r1 with respect to the origin of the Cartesian system O, and let the particle be displaced to another point Q along a straight line, and let Q has its coordinates x2, y2 and z2, x2, y2 and z2 having position vector r2 vector. Okay. Now if r1 vector and r2 vector equal to position vectors of the initial and final points of the particle then r1 vector is equal to x1 i1 I cap plus x2 j cap y1 j cap x1 I cap plus y1 j cap and plus z1 k cap, and r2 vector is equal to x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. Now the displacement vector of the particle is the pq vector, which can be represented as r2 vector minus r1 vector, r2 vector minus r1 vector. So we can express the displacement vector as, now the displacement vector of the particle with respect to the origin O of the Cartesian coordinate system can be expressed as pq vector, which is equal to r2 vector minus r1 vector, which can be written as, in place of r2 vector we can write x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap minus r1 vector, and in place of r1 vector we can write x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap, which can be expressed as x2 minus x1 to I cap plus y2 minus y1 into j cap plus z2 minus z1 into k cap, and this is the expression for the position displacement vector of a particle with respect to the origin of a Cartesian coordinate system, where let x2 minus x1 is written as delta x, y2 minus y1 is written as delta y, and z2 minus z1 is written as delta z. Then displacement vector is r2 vector minus r1 vector is equal to delta r vector, which is equal to delta x I cap plus delta y j cap plus delta z k cap. And this is the expression for the displacement vector of a particle with respect to the origin of a coordinate system. Okay. Now let us calculate the velocity of a particle with respect to a coordinate system. Here we started with Cartesian coordinate system and arrived at the expression for the position vector of a particle with respect to a Cartesian coordinate system, and also the displacement of a particle with respect to a Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, many thanks.